Today I'm taking a look at the minisopuru ergonomically adjustable foldable laptop stand. So the first thing I notice is this is definitely all aluminum. This is an all metal device. I also like seeing thick rubber padding that they put on here on both the top and the bottom, as well as around the bottom curve, so you don't have to worry about scratching the bottom of the laptop. On the bottom we do have some rubber feet. We have some flush screws holding in that bracket, so we don't have to worry about that damaging our table. And there's a nice stiff mechanism on there, so we don't have to worry about that thing wobbling around. They even put some rubber pads right there on the arm, so you don't have to worry about this thing clanging around if you're going to be traveling with it. We have a nice wide large base on here, so it's going to be nice and stable. And I really like how stiff that guy is. Most laptop stands that stand up, you touch it and the whole thing just kind of moves around. So this is a 13-inch laptop. You can kind of see the top even overhangs the laptop. So this is almost the same size as my 13-inch. And there is no movement to that thing. That is extremely impressive. And here is a large 17-inch laptop. So yeah, again, that is going to be no problem. And I'll just go ahead and stack these guys up. It can hold that up, no issue. A little bit more movement if you put two laptops on there, but who's going to do that? So what makes this an excellent stand in my opinion is that most of the time if I'm going to be typing as well as looking at the display, I'm going to want to be down here. That's just because if I got this thing on my desk and I'm going to be sitting down, I want to have my hands down kind of low. I don't want to have to hold my hands way up here. That's going to be uncomfortable for me. Now this is already going to make the laptop much taller, so it's going to be closer to my eye level, so you're not going to have to be straining your neck and your back in order to actually look at the display. But if we want to make that even taller, we can give ourselves a substantial lift so that this is going to be much closer to our eye level. Then if we want to, we could put our keyboard directly underneath it. That way if you have bad eyes like me, you can still have the display being close to your face, and you'll be able to type much closer basically where the keyboard is on the laptop instead of having to have it two keyboards back. That also just gives you a lot of space underneath if you're going to be using this as mostly a desktop solution, so you have places to put speakers and whatever kind of stuff that you have. We do have ventilation cut into the top. One of the biggest problems with laptops is they have a tendency to overheat, and the ability to push air through can make all the difference in the world on your productivity just because your laptop isn't going to be freezing up. Now this might not work for every single laptop. You can see on this one we have that one grate right there, and that actually does. That lines up with that no problem. It is not cut all the way across, but it's still going to be providing a lot more ventilation than you would be if you were to set the laptop directly on the desk. Worst case scenario, if you really wanted to, you could cut this out. I'm probably going to leave it exactly how it is though. So yeah, overall that is a very nice laptop stand.